Initcat we've already seen. InString. InString takes an expression, it searches for a substring from a position and for an occurrence. Let's look at some examples. Here I have 3 example uses of the InString function. I'm going to search in the first one for the word is in the string, this is a string. In the second example, I'm going to search for is, but I'm going to search from position 1, and I'm going to search for the second occurrence. So actually in the first one I'm going to find this string here. In the second one I'm going to find this string. Here I'm searching for the letter A, so I'm probably going to find this one. Well, not probably, I'm definitely going to find this one. Let's verify this. Let's copy and paste these, and we're back in SQL+. Let's paste these 3 statements. And we say, find the word or the string is in this is a string, and we find in position 3, which is THI, 1, 2, 3. Here we have go and find the second occurrence of is, which is this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, position 6. Here we're finding the string A, since a single character is technically a string, even though it's one character, and we find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, position 9. That is how InString works. The length function. The length function is very simple. It simply gives you a length of a string in terms of the number of characters. So we select length known from category, and we find all the lengths of all those strings. We could go a little further and simply print the name selected from category, and we could verify that. Tennis, T-E-N-N-I-S, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters. Wrestling is 3 more. Ballet and dance is 3 more than that. The lower function, another very simple function. Lower simply converts all the letters in a string expression to lowercase. And here's a SQL statement using the lower function. Everything in the category table is converted to lowercase in the select statement. The left pad function. The left pad function will pad a string from the left with a specified character or expression, string, etc. Let's try an example of the left pad function. I'm going to pad this string, a string, which is 8 characters long, up to 10 characters, from the left with the character X, and we end up with XX a string. Left trim. Left trim will do the opposite of left pad in that it will remove from the left of a string a set of characters, not an expression, which is a single result, as in one character and many characters. Left trim will look through the string set, as in A, E, I, O, U, and remove all the characters from the beginning of the string that are in that set. In other words, it will take all the A's, all the E's, all the I's, all the O's, and all the U's, all the vowels out of the word, until it finds something in the expression from the left which is not one of those characters. So let's demonstrate. What I've done here is I've gone and taken space A, E, I, O, U from is this a string. The first character I find that matches is I. The second character is an S. It does not match, therefore the left trimming stops. My result is the phrase, is this a string, without the I on the beginning of the string. Replace. Replace can be used to replace search patterns or strings within other strings. Here's a simple example of replace. All we're going to do is we're going to find the letter A in the name column from the category table and replace it with 3 asterisks. So, ballet, dance would be replaced with ballet, 3 asterisks, and 3 asterisks included within the word. Classical opera, theatre, etc. Right pad. Right pad does the same thing as left pad, except it pads the string from the right. So let's do the same thing with right pad that we did with left pad and replace or pad the string up to 10 characters long with the character X. And now we can see that the X's are on the right. Right trim. Once again, right trim does the same thing as left trim, except it does it from the right of the string. What I'm doing with right trim here is I'm going from the right of the string and I'm trimming all G's and spaces from the right side of the string. The first character I find is a G. The next character I find is an N. It is not a space or a G, so the right trimming stops, and I end up with the string with the G chopped off the end. The substring function. The substring function is used to find substrings within expressions, within other strings, from certain positions for certain lengths. In other words, you extract a chunk within a string. It's as simple as that. Here's a very simple use of the substring function. I take the category name field and I take a substring of that name field from the 5th character for 10 characters. As you can see, I've chopped off a lot of characters. We could make that a little bit more visual by also selecting the name field from the category table. And we can see that we've taken ski passes and we've pulled passes. It's important to note that substring starts at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th position 5. Rodeo, rodeo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the O. The translate function. The translate function. The translate function is used to literally translate a set of characters to other characters. In other words, switch one character to another. I have a few examples with the translate function which lead from simple to more complicated. The first one is going to take all lowercase vowels in the category name field and replace them with uppercase vowels. So let's execute that one. And all I've done is I've taken all the vowels and uppercased them. My second example simply takes all the consonants which are uppercase and converts them to lowercase. So let's execute that. As you can remember, all the names in the category table were all uppercase on the first letter of each word. What I've done is I've lowercased every single letter at the beginning of each word. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply that translate function by executing the first translate by changing the vowels to uppercase within the second translate, which changes all the consonants to lowercase. I'm going to execute the one function inside the other. And I'm going to change all the consonants, since only the first letter in each word being a consonant is uppercase. I'm going to change all those consonants to lowercase, and I'm going to change all the vowels in those words to uppercase.